Hello everyone, and welcome to the PJ Trail Show. This show is dedicated to love, sex, and relationship. And I'm your host, PJ. On this episode of the PJ Trail Show, we're going to discuss why good guys finish last and give some tips on how to avoid nice guys' mistakes. I know it's fucked up that you can't be a nice guy with a woman in today's society, but it is what it is. Whether it's good, bad, or whatever, it's just the reality of today's society. Women say they want a nice guy, but in reality, they don't. If you don't believe me, just look around. The guys with the baddest, most attractive women are the so-called bad boys. A lot of them are aggressive assholes, but women are attracted to them and respect them because they want to feel safe, and these guys make them feel safe, and they want to be led, and also they want to be put in their place when needed. So if you're a nice guy, one or two things are going to happen when you're trying to form a relationship with a woman in today's society. She's going to put you in the friend zone and treat you like one of her girlfriends. Or if y'all do get into a relationship, she's going to run all over you. But nice guys, there's hope though. Although women prefer bad boys, most bad boys don't make good relationship partners. When a woman gets to a point where she wants to get married and have children and a stable man, she's going to look at a nice guy, you. I'm going to give you some simple tips that will make your life a lot easier when your dream girl come knocking. These simple tips will keep you out of the friend zone and gain her respect from day one. Tip number 1. When you initially meet a woman and you guys exchange numbers, be cool. Be cool with the texting and the phone calls. I mean, after your initial phone call and text, let her get back with you. None of this good morning, good night texting. Do the minimal amount of texting to keep her interest. If she's into you, trust me, she's going to contact you. So don't go crazy from day one with all this texting, sending flowers and all that bullshit. Just sit back and observe her behavior. If she's into you, she's going to contact you. Trust me on this one. And if she don't, just chop it up to the game that she wasn't interested in you. All right? But don't you be the one that drives her away with all this bullshit texting and calling and sending flowers shit. Just chill and you'll be just fine. Tip number 2. If she gets out of line, check her ass. And what I mean by this is, if she does something that you don't like, bring it to her attention right away. As soon as possible. For example, if you guys are out on a date and she's, fucking with her phone, texting the whole time, if you don't like that shit, check her ass right then and there. Tell her that, hey, I don't appreciate what you're doing. We're out on a date, and why you fucking with your phone? She may not like it, but she's gonna respect you for being a man and putting her in her place and checking her. I'm telling you, it will work. If a woman keeps doing that shit after you done brought it to her attention, then fucking end the date and take her ass home. Simple as that. And don't let any behavior from the get-go, from day one, and not check her on it. That will go a long way in your relationship if you guys take the relationship further. All right? That's tip number 2. Tip number 3. Once you settled into your relationship and you guys are getting comfortable with each other, don't defer decisions to her. A woman wants to be led. So make the decisions in the relationship. Of course, ask her what her opinion is about things. Just don't do shit without asking her about it. But make the decisions in a relationship, and that shows her that you are confident and in control. Don't be no bitch in the relationship talking about whatever you want to do, honey. I don't care. Nah, dude. Nah. Make the decisions, man. Make suggestions. Come up with shit. None of that whatever you want, honey shit. Forget that. Be a man. And she respect that. You want to be led. That's tip number 3. Tip number 4. And this may be one of the most important ones when you guys have settled into your relationship. Don't let your woman disrespect you. For example, when women get mad, they like to fucking yell at you. Man, don't never let no bitch yell at you, bro. You check that shit right then and there. You have to. If you want your relationship to be a peaceful and drama-free relationship, and you want to be respected as a man, do not let her yell at you. What you do is you tell her ass to go in the other room or something and calm the fuck down, and then come back and talk to you. Regardless of what the situation is, none of that fucking yelling. So when she calm down, you tell her she can come back in and talk to you. But until then, while the yelling is going on, either she has to get the fuck out or you bounce. One of the two. But don't sit there and let a woman yell at you and disrespect you. Forget all that drama. Have a drama-free relationship. A relationship should be based on love and respect. But when a woman is yelling at you or you are yelling at her, that's not love and respect. It's chaos in a relationship. Tell her, check her ass right then and there that you don't want to hear shit she has to say. Come back when you calm down so you can talk like adult. You start treating you like a kid, bro. Yelling at you like a kid, then all the respect in relationship is lost. So check her ass. Don't let her disrespect you. It's very important. The next tip number 5, is a continuation from the last tip about respect. Tip number 5, don't be afraid to kick a bitch to the curb. I've seen a lot of guys put up with a whole bunch of bullshit just because their woman is fine, but they being treated like shit. Girls are yelling at them and all that other bullshit, just totally disrespecting them, but they hanging around because she fine as hell. Nah, bro, I don't give a fuck how fine a bitch is. I will bounce on your ass if the shit's fucked up. If the relationship is not what I want it to be, I'm out. Let me tell you something, guys. You nice guys or good guys. You are a sought after commodity. You got your shit together. You can provide financial security and all this other stuff that a woman wants in a relationship. But just don't be no bitch. A woman wants a man. You have options. If a woman is not treating you with respect in the way that you should be treated, bounce. Bounce. There's a lot of women out there that got their eyes on you, trust me. Especially if they see that you being a man, a strong man in a relationship. You ain't never got to worry about no woman, bro. If this chick ain't treating you right, and no matter how fine she is, fuck it, kick her ass to the curb, bounce. Don't be afraid to bounce, bro, because you're going to find somebody else. Tip number 6. Don't stop doing the things that you enjoy just to make a woman happy. For example, if you like shooting basketball on the weekend, continue shooting basketball on the weekend, bro. Don't stop because you done found you fine ass woman. Nah, bro. Continue doing it. If you got a poker night, Wednesday night, poker night, whatever, continue your poker night. It's not your job to make a woman happy. And it's not her job to make your ass happy. It's your job to make yourself happy, and it's her job to make herself happy. Now, you can be a part of her happiness. Yes, you should be a part of her happiness. But you shouldn't be the sole reason why she's happy. So continue doing the things that you enjoy doing before you met her ass. And don't kick your boys to the curb. Your boys that done had your back. I'm telling you right now, she ain't gonna stop doing her hobby because of your ass. And plus, I don't know too many women that like clingy guys anyway. So don't kick your boys to the curb just because you done found somebody, man. You know, you will have a hell of a lot harder time trying to get back into your hobbies if you stop doing them. You know, and start hanging out with her, because you're gonna get used to the fact that you're always around. Don't even start that, man. If you're, like I said, if you're playing basketball on the weekend and got a poker night or whatever, keep doing that shit, and then that will be the norm. And you won't have to worry about trying to restart it again and have to hear her mouth about, oh, why you going out me? What? No, you don't want that. You don't even want to start that. Just continue doing it, and then it'll be normal from the get-go. Then it won't be no problem. None. And if you get to a point where she starts complaining about it, then maybe it's time to move on. Those are my little tips that for you nice guys, when you meet a woman of your dreams and in a relationship, women don't like nice guys. I'm just gonna tell you that right up front. They don't want no nice guys. They want a man that's gonna take control of the relationship and be a man. No, I ain't telling you to be no asshole, but I'm just saying, don't put up with no bullshit. Don't be afraid to bounce. If the shit ain't right, bounce, bro. That's the biggest thing right there, man. Like I said, a lot of guys get in a relationship and take all this bullshit. No, you are the commodity. She should be proving herself to you just as much as you proving yourself to her. So, like I said, the shit ain't right, bounce, because you can do better. Alright, y'all. This has been the PJ Trail Show. If you liked it and I have brought your life some type of value, go like, subscribe, and share. I know you know some nice guys out there that need this information. Share it with them. Alright, guys. This has been the PJ Trail Show, and I'm out. Peace.